Byakuya Togami was killed. The blue hue of our vacation is now a crimson red. Is the killer really one of us? Or is it someone else? The class trial starts now. Hello, me saving the VOD. Yeah, actually it's a highlighter pink. I think that's my favorite part. Not my favorite part of Danganronpa.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Also,
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
there are references to Revolutionary Girl Utena in Danganronpa. I just want to say that because it makes me happy. And hi, Suedon. Hello, I hope your day is going good. Yeah, someone tells me someone's the
If you
killer.
vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive
We just started the
punishment.
trial.
But if
We like
you pick
just
the wrong
opened the game.
person,
Started it.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened,
talk about
and that
Monomi?
person will earn the right to leave this island.
It won't appear. Oh my god.
Such a cruel rule.
I hope it appears.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Among Us. I know.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you.
I know there are definitely some Hajime moments where it's just kind of like, this is a little silly Hajime, but not to the extent of Makoto. Because Makoto, oh my god, Makoto. Among Us, there's an imposter among us. Hi, Tulips.
Such
I
a
hope you're
sad
doing super
state
good
of
today.
affairs, isn't it?
We're just starting the
By
trial.
the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
I won't worry.
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monomi, of course.
Oh,
You hate me that much?
I love Monomi.
Now,
Hi,
let's
Anne.
begin.
Hello. I hope you're doing good.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Yeah, Swamper, mine's like later on too. I think mine's like trial 5.
Were you even
I
listening
think.
to the
Or trial
rules?
4. I won't say what it is, but I'm just kind of like, Hajime, come on now.
Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
That's a good point.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say
Hi,
is that
Ivan.
you're not
Hello.
the killer, right?
Have good work, Lurk.
No shit. You guys
Hi,
went off on
Joshua.
your
Hi,
own
my
and
gay
started
fan.
killing each other.
Hi,
This
my
has
gay
nothing
audience.
to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
I have said this story so many times before, but I just think it's funny. But I told my dad that like the majority of the people that watch me are gay men, and I was like, that's funny. It's not like funny, but I'm just kind of like, I love my target demographic.
Anyway,
I love my gay fans.
why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Hi, Cal.
The
Hello.
most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body.
We're doing good.
It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
I really am the Lady Gaga of Twitch.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
Free day. Happy to have you here on your free day. I'm gay fans. I love my gay fans. The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that, it's swimming with the fishes. I love Chiaki. Chiaki, like, I will not give the straight men Chiaki. Sorry, Danny, but she is mine. I refuse to. There are a lot of characters that I feel like I don't know how to describe them except just appeals to the male gaze. And Chiaki does that. However, I love Chiaki, and I refuse to associate her with those other characters like that. Hi, Dennis. Hello. Dang it, Grandpa. Two. The whole trial, I refuse to listen. I refuse. Yeah, like, if we have to prove that he died in the location we found his body. Oh my god. BB Rexa. I'll take some BB Rexa. We have to do this, no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I'll provide simple tutorial. Oh my god. Non-stop debates without any breaks, lies and mistakes, truth bullets, to investigation, loaded, left stick, X. We can snatch Chiaki from them, so many other people. Yeah. Do you mean Kai? No, I do mean Chiaki. Unless you mean the straight man could have Akane, in which case that's fine. No, the stream I can have Kazuichi. And hi PK, hello. Yeah, just in time. We just started. I'll automatically fail. Plus button controls. Nice. We're gonna look at these controls real quick. I just not listen. Well, I think the bloodstain under the table is a
Why
good
was
sign.
Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table
Okay.
at the very back of the dining hall.
Okay, I got this.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. I know, why was his body where he died?
No, I don't think the killer.
Oh
moved
yeah,
the body.
Nekomaru, male gaze. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Huh? What?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
I didn't mean to skip past dialogue. That is, Nekomaru is
there
most
was a
like
lot
male
of blood
gaze character,
everywhere.
for sure.
There was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body.
Is that Veronica Green?
I get your point.
Oh, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Voldga.
Too bad you're so
My mom when
stupid and
she's
boring
bald.
and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
Hi Dylan,
I
hello.
respond better to praise, you know.
Yes, Miss
But
Veronica.
if the killer didn't move the
What an
body,
ugly.
why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
I think I wouldn't go that
You think
far.
he was killed under the table?
I wouldn't
So
go that
Byakuya
far.
snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we
I
found
don't
his body under
remember.
the table.
I don't remember
That does
what
make
was up
sense,
by his
but
hand.
why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
Yeah,
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
I'm just saying. Not a single person in this cast would have me have to prove that a character is alive when they're at the trial. And that's all
Maybe
that
he panicked
matters
during the
about this
blackout and
cast.
dove under the table.
Hero.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
I do think that. I think. I know that was so rude and unnecessary to say to me. Veronica spilled. I'm not gonna lie. I was very mediocre to her on her first season, and then she came back and I just didn't watch that season. Not because she was there, I just didn't watch season 3 because Bimini wasn't on it. Was a ghost? No, in the first game, Hero thought Kyoko died. And we had to spend like 10 minutes proving how Kyoko was alive when she was standing right next to us. It's the hardest. This one, I know what happens in it, so I feel like I'm not gonna have too much trouble. Made the right choice. Oh, what is it? Well, I don't know what it is. Hold on, what am I looking for? Okay, well maybe this is harder than I thought. The reason Byakuya dove under the table, it was connected to the party, then it's probably the knife?
I can prove it with this.
Oh. Okay.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found
I know what
under the table.
happened. I'm a cheater.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams,
Oh.
I am the murder weapon!
It's a knife.
Byakuya probably
That's
noticed the
what's
knife was
by
hidden
his
there.
hand.
So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the
This is
presence of
Mon Ami.
dangerous items, so
Mon
I cannot
Ami.
deny
I
that
love Mon Ami.
possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
He had night vision goggles. Oh, there was also...
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Alright, what's stopping you? What's stopping you from
Then,
dressing like Hajime?
Instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
Alright, Gundam's voice. Hubba hubba.
That's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
What's the proof?
This is almost like a real trial.
Almost. There's one weak spot, a very weak spot staying in your way. There'll be only one liar contradiction. There'll be false weak spots. Oh my god. Oh, my influence gauge. I'm just saying, why am I the only character with an influence gauge? Because I feel like some people, what influence do they have? What influence, what pull is there? Holding down the R button. Yeah. Oh, it had evidence. I hope I have one. Influence gaze.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
I do think it is this.
That sounds correct.
That does sound correct.
If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Ham-Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black!
But he had night vision goggles.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Wouldn't stop me.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Yes, he could, because he had night vision goggles.
No, that's wrong.
Counter. That's wrong.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He had night vision
He
goggles.
was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
Period.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
I do think that is what happened.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Shut up. Oh my god.
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Mahiru, were you surprised at her sudden argument? Well, who else would argue with me? Hi, Waffles. Hello, I hope your day is going good. I was also surprised. Just kidding. What kind of argument? You'll have to do a rebuttal showdown. Showdown. Hi, Tim. Hello, I hope your day is going good. I have to counter their claim. Press counter with the left stick based on the shape of their marks. Oh, God. I hate these. I think I hate these. I think I remember these. I think they're kind of fun, but kind of not. Oh, God. I'll just figure it out. Oh, I have to use a truth blade? Any changes, but oh my god. What?
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Yeah.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even if, I mean, in reality. So those goggles were planted and the killer brought them to the crime scene.
No. I found a hole in your argument.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the, I mean, in reality. That's
How do
what
I?
happened.
Wait, hold on. Slash in the direct. Oh. What is Kotodama? I don't know what that means. Well, okay, X
So
is
those
what I got
goggles
for
were
us.
planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Bam.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Sorry, I was a little, huh?
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Yeah, that one's
Which
intriguing.
means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Clever queen.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case.
Welcome back from Lurk.
since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
Allow me to cut through those
I
words.
see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Yeah!
Then, was that knife inside the case too?
No.
If there were night vision
was
goggles
not.
inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
Because why would he do that?
I am weird, aren't I?
Because of that
At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Oh my god.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
The knife was brought in the case along with the night vision goggles. Impossible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the duct tape.
I see!
Tonight's main dish. This
There
dish.
was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
I think I know why.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
That is a lot.
He
but
probably
safety
knew.
first, I guess.
Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
Why does no one talk at the same volume?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
We are on the first trial of this one. And hi, Bunny Kisses. I hope you're doing good. But we just started. We're on the first trial of the second game, so we're still pretty early on. Byakuya knew there was a possibility because he had a letter. Murder threat.
I can prove it with this.
Yes, that all-seeing eye.
Everyone, can you please take a look
My
at this?
eyes see all. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty clear as to why I would be paranoid. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Somebody will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this?
Love the first game, kind of.
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's
Yeah,
cottage.
we finished playing the first game. I have the whole thing highlighted. Now we're on the second game.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
Which is my
So,
favorite. So I'm
who's
really
the
glad to
someone?
be on it.
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Then who was
Are you
it?
sure?
Queen.
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
The truth bullets.
Those are still lies.
Yeah, why was that not translated? Because it's like, it pulls up the truth bullet menu, but like, what do they call it here? Yeah, see, they have open handbook menu here, which like, yes, that's what it opens. That's so interesting.
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet.
Thank you for looking that up. 'cause I
Byakuya
was very
became
curious.
paranoid because of this threatening letter.
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other.
Interesting.
In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
Monami is tied up because Monokuma hates her.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined
Yeah,
not
right,
to let any
Hua.
of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility
I'm just saying.
made him believe the letter was legitimate.
Waluigi time.
Waha! I'm just saying, it's been 4 months of Bunny Kisses being suspended.
Let me interrupt this intense moment with a subu.
Bunny Kisses, thank you so much for that 4-month sub. Can we please get some hype and chat with whatever hype is and happens to want to use? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All my homies hate Hyoko. You need better homies then. Hyoko is so good. I love Hyoko. What I was gonna say, this is such a strong 3 people standing here. Like, oh my god, peak. They got Ibuki, Nagito, Komaeda, and Mikan in this line.
He should have told us he received a
And
threatening
Hyoko's
letter.
just so funny.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew
Who's
that
next
too.
to Ibuki? Is it gonna pan far enough? No.
So he tried to do something about it
I
without
know,
telling
3
anyone?
icons in that little section.
I see. A strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Next to Ibuki.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
I'm curious if it's strong for people.
Well, obviously, the killer.
Oh god, oh no, that's me. I was like, oh god, is Mahiru next to Ibuki? Is it Fuyuhiko? Okay, honestly, a strong, I'm gonna say this half of the table, very strong. Is it really one of us? I think it likes animals. Yes, he is the ultimate breeder. And Nekumar, I know, she's in a bad place. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
He looks so similar to Arku. Yeah, I feel like they did that on purpose, because there are so many similarities, but like, Nagito I feel like is designed similarly to Makoto. I think their names have all the same letters, like Makoto Naegi and Nagito Komaeda. I think it's just rearranged, I think was a thing. And it's the same voice actor. So I definitely feel like it was all on purpose for some reason. Which, like, maybe we'll know in the game. I don't know. I don't remember. Show yourself,
They
coward.
were willing to come forward.
An
They never would have
anagram.
committed a murder in the first place.
Very true, Queen. But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I could believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Always, Queen.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You know?
You're right.
You
They
know?
wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
I know, I feel like Ultimate Breeder, it's like, I don't know how else they would describe it, but it's just kind of like, it's definitely a word where I'm just kind of like, due to time, I feel like this has some other meanings they probably were not expecting.
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in
The
that
breeder
dark...
choice team. No, the killer definitely used a mark, and because of this mark, the killer was able to... The glowing paint.
I see! What if the glowing
The
paint
ultimate
was
animal
the mark?
whisperer?
With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table
Do the heads shake?
and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing
When?
paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance? But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
He could be the ultimate breeder, and the ultimate breeder,
They
for
had
all
to
we
have already
know.
known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was
Like that?
Peko Pekoyama?
I have a question. Like this? This head shaking? Yes. So North, to answer your question, yes, it does occur in this game.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
I'm a little set.
I am not the killer.
Wow, there really are only 2 people wearing
Oh,
glasses.
I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so
Did he
easily?
misspeak? Did he say Teko instead of Peko?
With Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
Oh my god, by tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? Probably not. Blue colored weak spots, argue spots. The blue ones are agree spots. Flip your way of thinking. You can agree. The truth bullet, correct. You must infer what's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. Well, do I have to use a different button? I'm not the killer. Okay, I guess I'll believe. Let me, what? Hold on. First of all, I don't know their account. Second, do I just
Since
shoot it
Pecco
the
was
same
in the
way?
office.
No, it's still X. Okay, well, hold on. Also, they also don't call them truth bullets on the screen. Those are the voices. Well, I feel like it'd be his. Well, what's your account? Oh, okay, it's his account. Okay.
She could have caused the blackout at any time.
No, I don't agree.
That's impossible.
It is impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
I know why.
Because I was not in the office.
I know, I kind of love the characters
Not
that
even
easily.
before the blackout.
That's true.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. Consent! Consent's important!
No, I think Pecco is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pecco.
Maybe a little.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually
Consent
Pecco's
is
alibi.
key. Consent is key. I've been trying to use it as many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom
would
for a
crush on-
long
who would
time
crush on
shortly
Pecco?
after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
I have a keychain of Pecco that I got for free because, like, I ordered before I played a Danganronpa 2. Well, not before. After I did not play that much of Danganronpa 2, I established my favorite characters would have been Mikan, Chiaki, and Ibuki, so I bought keychains of those. And if you got 3, you got 2 for free. So they also gave me a Pecco and a second Mikan. So, sorry, I'm looking at them on my wall. If I were to do it all over again, I would have also gotten a Nagito from the second game.
Ah, then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
However, their shop closed and they no longer live in the US, so.
Everyone else besides Pecco was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
Yes.
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco.
That's it.
I
Yes, I have an
guess that would
Ibuki
be
one. I have an Ibuki
true.
keychain. I got Ibuki, Chiaki, Mika, 2 Mikans, and then a Pecco.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
I know, she's got some things to attend to. And hi, Jim. I hope your day's going good.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're
Come
so
through,
insensitive.
bowel movement.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on
I'm
to
not
something
gonna lie.
else?
If I were in her situation, I think I would just say I did it and just die. I was like, I don't want to talk about this. Like, just kill me. Just kill me. I don't care if I did it. I just don't want to be here anymore.
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Now that would be stressful.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
I hate him.
Seriously, stop it.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business,
excited.
especially if you didn't do any investigating.
Oh,
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
I know. Hajime stands up for women. How can we not
Stop
stand?
this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Not the lax.
Laxatives?
That's very accurate, Michael. It's very just kind of like Whereas one, it's really just Hiro, and then like Asahina a little bit, but in this game, it's just kind of like, it's so widespread. It's like, oh my god.
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pekko's stomachache was coincidence, or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. I think someone slipped her the wax. Someone gave her the fiber one. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you read anything weird?
Teru is bad even before realizing that. I feel like.
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Is it because... What's the party dishes? Okay, no one else ate it.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Is that it?
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Teru cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
I don't think I know. We need to clarify that first.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything. Now that you mention, you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Teru cooked the food. I wouldn't do anything like that.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Oh, I don't know. I'll get there. I'll figure it out.
Crap.
Huh. Hi, Sunshine Banjos. Hello,
Did you
I
eat
hope your
anything
day's going
weird?
good.
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it...
Yeah, Kane ate it too, and she was fine. I'm gonna try...
You brought food to the office. Just a little
shooting
bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you?
Okay, okay.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, because Akane ate it, and she was fine. Sunshine Banjos, hope you're having a good day.
It's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it
Okay, there
too.
we go, yeah.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach
Well,
issues as
Akane, did you?
I feel totally fine.
Okay, boom.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
How dare he? How dare he use information at his disposal and bring up a possibility? How dare he do that?
Fuck did you say, bitch?
Cease this bickering.
I love her.
Let's just dismiss Pekko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
He's trying to participate.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank?
Queen. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. Hi, Weird Vector. I hope your day's going good. Huh.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
A little bop on my head?
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
No.
They probably messed with the breaker.
That's possible.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and or maybe they caused a power surge?
Yes! What? No, shoot that! Shoot the word! Shoot the word!
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
I love Mikan so much.
Who tripped the breaker? If you can't answer that, did they throw a stone?
Maybe they used a remote control.
They probably messed. It does not have to be the break. They may have tampered with
Or maybe they caused a power surge.
Highlight, hello. I guess Fate wants me to watch you. I'm so sorry you put off watching Danganronpa, and we are now in the second game.
It was caused by a power surge.
I hope you're doing good. I was
Of course, that's not
robbed.
a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
I asked for consent. We'd love to see it.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
Oh my god.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Yeah, it is interesting for them to like bring it up. Be like, no. But yeah, after having to prove someone wasn't dead when they were in front of us, I'm like, listen, we could just prove something in the middle of the
Stupid
trial.
fool! Hold on a second, let me speak too!
They're really giving me like every person I don't like arguing with me in this first one. Oh, I love Mikan. Mikan's my favorite character from the franchise. I could like both Mikan and Hyoko at the same time. No, I love Mikan.
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
When I played, I cosplayed her like on Saturday or on Sunday to start this game. So I definitely do like her.
That's
She's
inexcusable!
my favorite of the franchise, Miss Mikan. Yeah, I'll have to pit them against each other. I don't know the thing I need, so I'm just gonna have it on the AC timer.
If the irons in the storage room caused the then for the killer to turn the iron, you're saying they went all the way to then that means everyone who was in when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
I don't... Okay.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't able to if the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Hold on.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able if the irons caused the blackout.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Okay. I was a little...
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
Why do you hate Nekomaru? Because all he does is talk about going #2, and I hate his feet.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Air conditioners!
Yeah, and he is a man, so he already has that working against him.
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hams died around that time too!
The air conditioner?
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly
organic
max
for
it
lunch.
out.
Powerful. What kind of sandwich is
So
it?
once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
In this house, in your house, you could stand him. In this house, I don't know. I don't know if in this
even
house
if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been
we
possible
stand.
to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
Who is this we speak of?
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun!
Just turkey on a white bread. Ooh.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear.
I-
deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
I will say, there are definitely characters in the franchise where I'm like, I can fix them. I can fix them.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you
Really
know?
powerful. Ooh, come on. Get the Garchomp defeated.
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
Yeah, fix what his feet. You gonna buy him some shoes?
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret.
To fix Mondo.
If I was in the
Mr.
office,
Mondo.
I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
You can fix them. I can accept them as they are.
No, The breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to
Me
reach.
with Celeste. I have nothing to fix. Let her murder. Let her get rich. Let her have her castle with male servants.
Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Because we can't reach it.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Confess it.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm
What's
starting
wrong
to
with
worry
his
we may
feet?
never actually find them.
I just don't like feet. And most Danganronpa art that has feet in it, I just am like, like why? Just give him shoes. Yeah, I just think feet are gross.
It's alright. You don't have to worry.
That's how he is. I like his hair.
Because
I like his palette.
they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
I haven't listened to a single word. What?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone
Yeah,
for
pink
you
hair.
all.
Hot.
In the end, hope always wins.
Definitely not my favorite
That's
of the
what
guys
I
in this
believe.
game, but I like him a lot.
Nagito?
Nagito's my favorite.
What happened to you?
I'm here for the anti-feet talk. Yeah, like listen, I will say, if anyone here has a foot fetish, have the fetish. Live your life, live your truth. I just don't.
Huh? What do you mean?
And will be anti-feet in my streams.
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right?
I will say, I did watch a video about, oh no, I can't talk about that because it'll spoil later in the game. Never mind, I'll talk about it later.
Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the
Sorry to
storage room
leave
could have
y'all
been
on
done
this
before
cliffhanger. I'll talk about
Byakuya
it
set
later.
foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable
But in
of that.
Simlish, Shaka Bra, Leaf Lurgan. Ah.
What are you implying?
I know, like, what happened?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any
That is also
progress. Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
I always get him in Danganronpa personality quizzes. I don't trust the Danganronpa personality quizzes.
Unfortunately, it's the truth.
After the Hifumification.
Despite the
myself.
fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the kill.
Waluigi time.
Waha!
Can't wait to get to know Mr. Komeda.
I know, Mr. Nagito Komaeda. What's the truth behind those eyes? Could we please get some hype in chat for that sub? Thank you for being sub for 11 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love talking in Simlish. And thank you. One more month till a year. One more month till the badge.
But that might be because there's no way any of us could
So
be a
who's
killer.
the killer?
You're changing your story again?
What's he saying?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point.
What?
Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
I don't think so.
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Honestly, I bet Pekko's like down.
Nagito,
Down.
there's definitely something wrong with you.
Me.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
Me.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! Ah, I want to go home and eat candy! Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
What are you gonna do?
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
I was like, what is he talking
There
about?
are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong. I think.
That's wrong.
Did you say something?
'Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
We have?
You say.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
What's the clue?
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint in order to do it, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might
I'm
be
so
useful.
lost.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
What other diagram? Like us. Oh yeah, we the diagram. Mahiru. The diagram where everyone is standing before the blackout that I drew that meticulously based on the pictures that I have? Is that the one? Like which other diagram? Which other diagram could we possibly be talking about? Just as I thought, the diagram is the clue. Who the killer is, and how they were able to move it to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. Not the bull- listen, Mahiru deserves it. She could be put in her place a little. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
Here! Killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
I was like, I'm really shot in the dark on this one.
Desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used
I can prove it with this.
power cord.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Oh my god.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right?
Could they
By
have?
doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Who?
The only person here who could have possibly done it. Moment of truth.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Oh my god.
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Oh my god.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a
A
coincidence.
coincidence that you were standing there?
Still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table when he was cleaning.
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
It's all a coincidence. Yeah, no one could be the killer. None of you guys could be the killer.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine.
Nekomaru
But then
is
it's
this
right after
one
another.
over here.
I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
The layers.
Now that you mention it,
Him.
Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
You can have him. He's all yours if you want him. To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning duty, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
Ultimate lucky student, bitch.
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
Oh my god.
You got us to lower our guard.
I could change
and tried
it.
to hide the fact that you did.
You could make
Didn't
him
you,
wear
you
regular
motherfucker?
shoes.
Well, just admit it already.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind.
We investigated together.
You're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something.
He's gagged. Sister? Snapped. Sister snapped him off. Honestly, me on my 4th mental breakdown of the week.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. Ah, how wonderful. How beautiful it is.
Huh?
Say what? Those eyes. She had Betty Davis eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase.
Now
You're
that's
correct.
the emote. I'm
It
so
was
sorry.
my doing all along.
So you said like, that emote spoiled, and I was like, I guess that Nagito emote really does have his crazy eyes in it. So I'm so sorry, the Nagito emote. Luckily, the sprite, I was like, I know the sprite happens soon, but I'm so sorry it did kind of anticipate something.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
I know, I was like, I'm just gonna casually not address this until it happens. I'm so sorry. Luckily it does happen, like, it
I'm
happens
the
here.
one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
That's the one thing about Danganronpa that's like, I was, I feel like it's so fresh in my brain because I was watching Annie's stream yesterday. Danganronpa, I feel like it's so hard to talk about any aspect of it because it's so easy to accidentally like say something or phrase something in a way that's just kind of like, me as someone who has consumed the media, I see how some things are kind of like, But I feel like some things are kind of like, if someone doesn't know this, it'll be okay. But yeah, Danganronpa, it's so easy. Yeah, like literally you cannot even Google Danganronpa without something being spoiled. It's ridiculous.
Is it just me, or does he seem a
Yeah.
little nuts right now?
No, cause like, I know, I was lurking at Annie's stream like the whole time yesterday during Danganronpa talk. I won't like say anything in particular, cause it was about the first game, so it doesn't matter, but it's like, quite literally, you cannot talk about a character's pronouns without spoiling a part of the first game. Like, I know, Buki, don't worry, girl.
But
there's some more
never
people.
expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles.
Yeah, Kyoko, big ultimate detective also.
Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table.
No, literally.
And, well,
like, I was
all saw how
Googling...
that played out.
I was Googling something about, like, a character in, like, one of the games, and, like, the following game was spoiled for me.
Twist ending like this.
But honestly, now I'm still kind of
we can
confused
all
how it's a
agree
spoiler even
this
after
ended up
consuming it
being
all.
a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed
Oh no.
Just
Yeah,
stop
like
it
Danganronpa
already.
thumbnails
Seriously,
show.
what the hell happened to you?
I feel like a badly done thumbnail could really spoil so much.
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature?
I do need to change all
Were
the
you lying
thumbnails.
to us this entire time?
I do need to change all my thumbnails for the Danganronpa VODs because I do guess they kind of like spoil like who's still alive.
Lie? That's outrageous.
Yeah, can I Google? Yeah, like
There's no way
Google
someone like me could
Bro.
ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless.
The ultimate worthless.
Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too distinct
I know,
to
and I'm just
actually
like,
try
oh,
at
fucking
anything.
Google Recro.
I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
I could change him.
Holy crap! He's
change
totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
Okay, well, hold on. That's something we have to discuss.
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
I love her.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Fire stream so it seems happen. Yeah, I feel bad, like, because, like, I wish you could, like, mark certain games to not show the thumbnails for. Because I feel like you could really just have, like, even, like, a stream thumbnail could spoil things. I'm so sorry if I stream my thumbnails to anything. This guy, is he the real Nagito? Is he the real Kelsey?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Oh, yeah!
Yep, I sure did.
Oh, okay.
There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
I mean, I have really bad handwriting. For Ace Attorney on Twitch thumbnail, oh no.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first
I
place?
feel like some games really need to have the option to, like, not show a thumbnail, or just show, like, the game cover for the thumbnail, because it's like, some of these games, even just seeing something, it's like, oh.
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
Well,
I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
hi Gina, hello.
Are you making fun of us?
Are you making fun of me, Riz?
Threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate
I know, like,
his actions.
he has not seen my handwriting, apparently. I'm going off the internet. You're out of there. You're like, no. But yeah, Danganronpa, the first game especially always takes me back. Luckily, I consumed the other games in my adulthood. Because I have played 2 and 3, and 2 and V3 and, Ultra Spirit Girls, but all of those were like, I think a year or so ago. So luckily, I don't have ties to being a child for all of the other ones, or tied to my adolescence. Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder
To will
would
myself
occur.
awake, you're
Am I
determined.
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
That is true. Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it'd be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Oh.
The threatening letter.
Yeah, luckily none of the
along with
games
all
were
your
spoiled for you,
suggestions,
yeah. I'm glad it was just all, like,
was all
contained to the
trap to
animes.
manipulate us.
Yep, that's true
Yeah,
too.
their dulcet speaking
Wrong about
tones.
one thing.
What are we wrong about?
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
Oh.
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I
Oops.
see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to
nappings.
remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
He's the ultimate lucky student. Unlucky student, lucky baby face, and transporter.
I see.
Hi, Barry. Hello.
Ultimate lucky student.
Yeah, I don't need to fix him.
Man.
I'll accept him for who he is.
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
That's so fucking cool.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my
Yeah,
talent
he's
sucks,
lucky.
but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Be true for yourself. Oh no. I spoiled 2 deaths in V3. I'm obviously not gonna say what they are, but I spoiled 2 of them. Luckily, one happened pretty early. And luckily the second one, I thought I spoiled who one of the blackened was, but turns out they were actually a victim, and I was like, oh, interesting. Very surprising, because suddenly when they died, I was like, oh, interesting. They did not commit the murder. Oh, for some reason, for someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Period.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore.
I know, we need to work on your self-esteem.
Importantly, why did you kill
Yeah.
Byakuya? Answer me!
I don't need to change him, but we will work on his self-esteem.
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed,
We should work on other things before.
the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping
I do support
stone
his
to
run.
shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
Wow.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
What's the T-Queen?
The fuck?
How should I put this? It is Makiko really?
I love my women supporting my man.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
The power, I know, the power.
But we know who the killer is.
Y'all realize he'd still be madly in love with you and still kill you, right? Well, I think it's important to note he's a fictional character and not real. Like, obviously, if he were a real person, there's no way I'd be like, oh my god, this man, I could change him. But he's like a fictional character in a fictional setting, so I feel like I am allowed to simp him despite his shortcomings because he's not real. Like, it's very much the same thing as like JD and Heather's. Like, obviously, if this character were real, I would not be like, ooh, this man could do anything to me. But he's a fictional character that's not real. Because he's like a fictional character, like grounded to the universe he's in. Yeah, Kameda is real. He's real in our hearts.
Simply listening is
Pixels.
acceptable.
He is real.
However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Let's lift it. I don't, Hoko? Call me whatever. Lines of white noise will appear. Oh my god, not the obstacles. These are just lines. Because he wears slippers? Yeah, like, the same thing applies. Like, if Nekomaru were a real person, I would not hate him because he's wearing shoes. Like, or because he's wearing sandals. Like, I do not hate people in my day-to-day life who wear sandals. But him being a fictional character, I am allowed to dislike him for very arbitrary things that if were qualities in real people, I would not hate someone because of. But in the setting of him being a fictional character who cannot hear me hate him, I am allowed to hate him because of his shoe choices. Speak for yourself. Yeah, I will not say we hate sandal wearers. I'll say I speak for yourself. He's also gross. And hi, Jenny. Hello. I hope your day is going good. I hope your day's been good. Oh, God. I have my thing set on difficult. He'll be sad if he gets a wind of this. No one tell him. No one tell him. And don't fall in despair. I also have no idea what I'm trying to prove here. My sandals. I will say, like, I wore my Adidas slides for years. Like, I was wearing if a game character wore them, I'd hate that character. And I fell victim.
I think it's strange that...
I just think it's funny how...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
How do I shoot these? Can I not shoot the white noise? Yeah, I could judge fake people by different standards. Because they are fake. Oh, I just can't shoot them yet. Okay.
He has already confessed.
Interesting. I cannot shoot that.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hit.
He did not.
No, that's wrong.
Weapon. Especially those nasty man sandals with Velcro. Those were the ones I wore. I have since
wanted to say, right?
I have since moved on to Crocs. But I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm doing pretty good today.
The hell are you talking about?
I'm doing a little
it's
chill.
It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
Obviously.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Me.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Hold on, I'll pull up the shoes. Where are the Velcro ones? These. These are the shoes. Hi, Erica. Erica, I was on YouTube watching things unrelated, but I had a video recommended to me that was about an American girl and, like, the rise and fall, I think. And it was, like, an hour long, and I was, like, thinking of Erica right now. I was gonna send it, but I was like, I'm not gonna watch this hour-long video, so it's like, I would just send this video to you being like, I have no idea if this video is good or not, but it reminded me of you, so I was like, I'll just tell you about it the next time I talk to you. And here we are.
Not a whorehouse!
I own those shoes too. I own those shoes too.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
But see, again, if I saw a person wearing them in real life, I have no problem with them. But if a fictional character in a game wore them without socks, I'd have a problem with it.
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
I appreciate the Velcro because, like, I could understand, like, fits different, like, feet heights. But, like, maybe just get different samples.
What are you saying?
I will say.
No one else can be the killer.
My biggest issue with those slides is they have, like, hold on, can you see them in the picture of them? Yeah, you can. Well, I'm just gonna type in Velcro so maybe I can find a better picture. Wait. Oh, yeah, those are ugly. Hold on. Hold on. What are those called? But yeah, those shoes are ugly. Whichever those are called, Denny, those are ugly ones. Those are truly the crime. These shoes, okay, these are the shoes that I own. And my issue with these shoes is they have these little tiny, like, texture things. I don't know. But I can't wear them for long periods of time because I don't know if I just have, like, beautifully uncalloused feet. I don't know. But, like, it hurts my feet after a while. Yeah, why is he wearing shower shoes? So what do you wear in the house? I don't wear shoes in my house. I've always wanted one of those acupressure slippers with rocks in them. Because in my mind, it will solve the foot pain. Maybe these are for you then. Because these acupressure every part of my foot. But that hurts me. Oh no, it is so fine. Listen, I am not one to shy away from checking my phone in the middle of stream. But no, yeah, those shoes... Hold on, I can... These are a crime. I don't know what these are called. But yeah, these shoes are not it. But like, I just imagine these have to be like the world's most comfortable shoe. But they're not for me. Although like, I think I'd rock them in a campy way. You know what I mean? They are so comfy. Okay, I was gonna say like, those shoes better be comfortable. They better be comfortable. Erica could rock them in a camp way. They are sandals. I would classify them as sandals. Are those called xoxos? Yeah, if they weren't comfortable, Tevas are a little bit less like, Tevas are like, they're more thin things. Yeah, I wear them, yeah, wearing them in a campy way with socks, I see.
Hey,
yeah.
Don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
As I'm wearing Gucci slippers, how I'm trying to be.
I'm sorry.
I'd leave my house in Gucci slippers.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
What's he hiding?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
I'm not hetero. Yeah, if a straight person were, I don't know.
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Yeah, Erica definitely 1000% camp style.
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
That reminds me, I saw something that really resonated,
What
but I don't know if I
happened
took a
during the
screenshot of it.
blackout?
Okay, I did see it. This was a comment on a TikTok, but the comment was, everything either has to be a bit ironic or camp, otherwise I'm not doing it. And I was like 1000% me.
Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double
Exactly,
vision.
exactly.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
No, there was also a TikTok about like someone who was like, they were saying to their therapist that like things being, by describing things at camp as camp, it's like improved their mental health. Like for example, like they go like grocery shopping in a campy way, or they like, you know, do self-care in a campy way. And I'm like, honestly, me and my self-care
Whose
journey.
life is at stake?
Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark. No matter how hard
How
you
could
think
this
about
be
it.
camp?
The truth is beyond
That's
your
so
sight.
fun being the flower person.
Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me.
No, it really did change how I thought
that's
about
not
life.
it.
Yeah, looking camp right in the eye, in a campy way.
Not it. What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Y'all, I don't know what happened in the dark.
Crap!
What? The truth is beyond our sight. There should be one way to find out what happened in the dark. Oh! Oh! Abuki's account!
I can prove it with this.
Yeah, cause she, yeah.
What happened in the dark.
I was like, maybe
I'm
the,
sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For real?
I have to pee so bad. Don't act so
You
surprised.
were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down.
Yeah, her
We
super
gotta
sonic
stay
hearing.
calm in a situation like this.
Go Pith Girl. I got Pith Girl.
Don't step on my feet!
Who was stepping on her feet?
What the hell? What's going on here?
What was going on there?
This is...
What is it?
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
Me.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't
I
the
will use the
blackout
restroom, don't
just
worry.
in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
I'm finding
Hold
a
on
good
a sec.
point where I'm like, okay, but
I'll
wait a
go
second.
along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no
I will not
less from
forget
the
to use the
ultimate
restroom.
musician.
To go use the restroom.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
She's like, yeah, I guess.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
Were they tussling?
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Oh my god.
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito.
Yeah, were you injured?
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession.
What you gotta confess?
I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Okay.
Just as the blackout occurred,
Out of respect for Dayla.
I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table.
That's not very ultimate lucky student of you.
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here?
What the?
This is...
Ow! I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint.
I'm telling you.
I didn't even know where the power cord was.
Danganronpa, everything post first game is just so wild in.
Before I realized
Yeah,
it,
because Nagito
lights had come back on, Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hi Cartman, hello, I hope your day's going good.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Are you saying you're not the killer?
Huh.
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan.
Yeah, I would call them out by name, like, what's going on? Nagito. You know what I mean? Like, I would say a name.
But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Faked y'all out.
Then we're right back to square one.
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Y'all wanted a twist, eh? I know.
That other word is brimming with so much despair.
I was just about to say, isn't it kind of ironic that in Danganronpa, Byakuya not masqueraded, but like tampered with the crime scene to make it look like something more than it was, and like Nagito is essentially kind of like not doing the same thing, but is just kind of like, I will lead you to believe it is something entirely different than what actually happened.
But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
I know, like, why confess if it's not you? Why, honestly, as someone who loves playing third imposter,
Rising to the
no
challenge
qualms.
again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
I'm just saying, if Jess kills in front of me, I'm not saying a word. Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time, I didn't know anything about the guy. I didn't know his true character. I see nothing. Hi, Jess. Hello. Good morning. I hope you're having a nice Wednesday. Yeah, it's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. But if we don't, we will all die here. Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't start doing that yesterday.
Well now.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? Oh, what's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? We're not playing that game. Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 million. 10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Then, what are you gonna do?
A button continue or, oh, guess the killer. Just kidding! You can't make a choice. There's no way you'll be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion
I kind
either.
of would like the $10 billion.
You're so evil.
Villain, you truly are a villain. Halftime. I'll save. I'm gonna save over this one so I know not to click on that again.
I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll leave y'all with Mon Ami's jam. Do I have chance enabled my stream? No. Oh, I don't. Damn. Oh, hey, hello, I'm back. I also grabbed a water, and I had a piece of chocolate candy bar. Yeah, I would take the 1 out of 15 gamble. Like, what's the worst that could happen? My save data gets deleted? Like, okay, it's not that much to play through. Oh, that, thank you. Yeah, I have water, stay hydrated. I have my... That chocolate was good, let me tell you. It was so tasty. I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy now.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students?
Give me that summary of what just happened.
No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone.
Queen
So
answers.
do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Trust Queen, I do.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
So is the trial, like, officially half done?
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
Well...
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
Then we'll definitely be able to finish the trial today.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
Climax, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna assume they would have that halfway through.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Is there?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks
More than half down, good.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
See, I'm different. I'm not like other girls.
I'm not talking about your
I'll
looks.
compliment you. There's no blood.
I see.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains
His
on
mom was right to not do so.
Yes, that's it.
Hi, Tox. Hello. I hope your day's going good. Oh, damn. Harsh.
Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere.
There was.
There were even blood
Also, I love
stains
that
on
emote.
the inside of the
That's a
tablecloth.
global emote?
If he
I've never
stabbed
seen that for my
Byakuya
life.
to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I think he looks nice, too.
I didn't get any blood on me. That is weird.
That is a little odd.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might
Oh,
have
we
been
did
used
see the
to
one
block
thing.
Blood splatter. What do you think it could have been?
Me?
I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Yes, there's only one thing he could have used to block the blood splatter. Bam!
I can prove it with this.
Yeah, he would be covered in blood.
You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the store.
Where? What?
Right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage
Could you
room,
imagine
right?
if-
Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
Nagito claimed to be the killer, and then there was this whole turnaround of like, oh no, he couldn't have done it. All for it to come back at Nagito being like, oh no, it was you all along.
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he
Like
have
they just
done
gave
if
us
we'd
like
seen him?
a fake out of like, oh no, not,
That's
nah.
true. The tablecloth
Back to
was
square
pretty
one.
big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in
I
a
wouldn't be
blackout,
surprised. Yeah, Danganronpa,
and
honestly.
stabbing someone.
What do you think it was?
That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
then what does it mean?
What does it mean? What does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
What?
No, there's no mistake that the
What do you
murder
mean,
occurred
girl?
under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody. So there's no denying Byakuya was killed there.
But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
What?
I don't understand at all.
I don't think I'm following. The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different.
Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Me and Hajime are separate entities.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
I don't think that this is anything that cannot be solved by us doing a well-placed
But
minigame.
not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense.
Make no sense now. The backspacing.
Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer.
You know, in TV shows and movies where a person has to, like, they're in, like, a jail cell and they have to get the keys, so they assemble this, like, incredibly long, like, 6-foot stick out of, like, sticks and chewing gum. That's what I imagine. Like, someone on the other side of the room is just, like, frantically just poking something, like, 10 feet away on the other side of the room. Improved! Improved! Hangman's Gambit. Improved. New and improved. It's like a little puzzle game. Oh, God. You'll take damage if two of the same letters clash, they'll fuse. You must make two of the same letters clash. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, what you talking about, Chiaki? You can shoot it with a cursor. Y'all, I'm just gonna assume that I have to use the A button. Okay. Y'all, I'm just gonna hope for the best. The place... Okay. Something's coming to me. Okay. I don't know if I remember this, but we'll see. Okay, I know it. Oh! I just need that out of the way, honestly. I know. I will say, I slightly do like this a little bit better than, the original one. Under the table? Yeah. That's what I'm assuming it is. I feel like it fits. I think this will be better once it all starts going faster, because right now it's just so slow. Like, they're not giving me any of the letters I need. Like, where's the H? Oh, wait, can I make it go faster? Oh my god, finally. Ooh. Don't hit that, don't hit that! Oh shit, well. If they gave me the letters I needed, this wouldn't happen. Okay. Yeah, I feel like all the mini games just get better as the games go on. Oh! Y'all, I'm an idiot. It's under the floor. Okay, that's why they kept on giving me an F and an L. There we go. I
got it.
Just start trying to a breakneck pace. And why is it so slow? Like, they could give me a few more letters at once here.
I got it. The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboard.
I know. It's like, I know this game. Like, I've played this one before. And I'm just like, yes, under the table. But it's like, oh, really? Shaki really did keep saying he wasn't stabbed under the table. And I'm like, yes, under the table.
Floorboards?
I know, they didn't mess around with this one.
And there was no carpet laid out under the table.
Yeah, it is under the table. That is true.
They stuck the weapon through one of the gaps. They could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
There we go.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards.
I will say,
how?
They do talk a lot. I know, I did speed it up, but I'm just like I did speed it up, but I'm just saying, like, it does move very slow to the point where I'm like, I feel like the default should just be a little bit faster than it is, even if it is the first trial. But I was speeding it up. Did you see me? I did.
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
But I will say, in this trial, it's like they do, like, during the investigation, I think it's also like the power of hindsight, but it's like they do talk about the floorboards a lot during the trial, like during the investigation the party set up. One person here should know how to get under the floorboards.
You're the only one!
Yes, I did zoom those letters.
Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Yes.
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Wow, no earring on the sprite. Ah, there it is. I have found it, truly. That is the Hellhound earring. Ha 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 ha. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover this? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes.
You could reduce me to ashes.
However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
It is right there.
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be?
The gay ear. Kidding?
Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation.
Yeah.
And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards.
I'm willing to accept him for who he is.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am
He's
different.
normal now.
With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern.
Yeah, I was about to say, can't he just send one of his hamsters in there?
True. This is the evil 4th eye.
I love them so much.
Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered
I would say
asunder.
thank you. I agree. And hi, Ricky. I hope your day is going good.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
The storage room! He'd make you become a black, and damn, those are some strong feelings to have.
One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos.
Try to close the oh no!
A secret
Close the
passage
stream.
of doom leading to the underground.
I know, I
lurks
love
beneath
them.
a large assortment of random boxes.
I love his little hamsters.
After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards.
No, we are no longer sus of Nagito.
And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
We currently aren't sus with anyone. Gundam's just explaining that we could get under this thing. We're not sus of anyone right now.
Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
The power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards
I
from the
just needed
storage
the
room.
breeder.
And that has to be how the killer did it.
Just a breeder.
The space beneath the floor is
But am I
empty.
also submissive? I don't
It's not
know.
that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I know, I would be
see.
friends with him.
If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
Oh! I get it!
The killer lurked under the floorboards during
I
the party,
get it.
and from there, stab, stab, stab!
I'm sorry, I forgot that you go through the storage room. It all makes sense now.
Are you sure?
I get it, I get it.
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
In what word does she say splat, shank, stab?
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects.
Hold on. I have something to address in the chat. Hold on. Hold on.
Waluigi time.
Waha! I got a little bit of this in me. I have paper on my chair.
I'm here for Gundam.
Hi, Garrett. Thank you so much for that sub for 3 months. Please enjoy, I think, Sprout Little Pepper. Or has he bloomed into a flower? Either way, thank you so much for that sub. We are currently doing the first trial. we're going places, but Gundam is so good. I hope you're having a good morning. Sorry, I'm confronting people in chat right now. 3 episode 6. I know you did not say to me, hold on. At 12:40, I want to give you the ultimate horny bonk. When you are now saying, is he breeding or getting bred? That is the question. Blah, I shrug, blah, I shrug, blah, I shrug. I know this is not the dialogue that is currently happening. I know this is not the turnaround. Thank you, that's all. Okay.
You were saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right?
Who left the party?
So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
I left the party. I don't
Then
go to
whoever
parties.
wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
I spilled, I know. Oh my
Who
god.
wasn't at the party again?
I need to get a new keyboard.
I didn't participate, but
Not because
I was
of
guarding
this,
the entrance,
but I have
remember?
spilled Diet Coke on my
Monami
keyboard
over there
before.
can be my witness, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes! This Monami over here is your witness!
I love Miss Monami.
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
Poor
I
Pecco.
was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
Whenever I hear
The only
dishes, I just
person
think
who
of
wasn't
Stars
at the
Online.
party.
We no longer suspect Nagito because the murder weapon was not a knife. And so, yeah. I think that's the main reason. And also there was a bit of a tussle, where Nagito got pushed out from under the table, so he could not have killed. And there's also no blood on him, so he could not have killed Byakuya. Who wasn't at the party?
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout,
We know it was something small that could go through a floorboard. And that's all we got.
it obviously has to be him.
Oh!
Yay! It's decided!
Wow, the turnaround. A diameter 5 mm.
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can
Yeah.
do it.
A little tiny
Don't
stab.
mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
Don't fuck with me, fellas.
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Exciting. I know, not baby gangsta. I'm now allowed to use the silencer, thank God. I know, I love him. I like so much of the cast of 2. Like, playing it from the beginning, I'm like, oh, I love these characters. I don't have it set to gentle. I know, time to silence every single time I see him. I just mash the button. I don't know what I'm disproving. I hate to say it, but Mahiru making some push she is. I'm gonna assume it is Chiaki's account.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
Y'all.
I could have stared at panties all day.
Y'all, I can't do this.
Without going to the storage room in the
Okay.
dark.
Okay.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Is it true?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
That's suspicious.
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know.
Well,
That means you have no alibi.
there is an alibi.
No, that's wrong!
I know, he could just shimmy and shake under.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
I love her. Huh? What happened to Fuyuhiko? Oh, hey, what are you doing here all alone in a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you. We'll workshop
I
it.
saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
Well, it wasn't important until now.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first
I
place?
don't want to talk about it.
Shut up!
What the bathroom is to Pecco is my Fuyuhiko voice to me.
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no! Oh my god! I saw the funniest TikTok comment. So, I'm not gonna talk about it The girls that get it, and the girls that don't. But there is this manga called Metamorphosis that I don't encourage anyone to read. It's a horrible, horrible manga. But it has a very, very sad ending to it. But there is this like fan-made edit where a character from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure comes in and like saves the day. Well, there's another thing where someone did the exact same thing where a character from JoJo saves the day and another like very like, this was like less sad, but still like a very weird thing. And in the comments, it was like a reference to the Doofenshmirtz thing where it was like, if I had a nickel for every time a JoJo's Bizarre character saved one of these manga girls, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it happened twice. And I thought it was very funny. Yeah! It was so funny. And then I had to Google, it was so much, because I was like, what is this? Because I read the comment before I saw the thing, and I was like, what was the first one? And then I was like, I know the first one.
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super
but it's
happy.
weird it happened twice.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside.
It's so funny.
Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
Oh!
During the party.
This iconic is so
Probably
good.
during the
I love
blackout.
Phineas and Ferb.
Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
Eggs Benedict is a very touchy subject.
You're right. I couldn't even see the
I
office in
do
that
love
darkness. And
Eggs
that room was
Benedict.
much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once again.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage.
Oh no, I love good Eggs Benedict. I'm just sad though, because my place that had my favorite Eggs Benedict stopped having Eggs Benedict. And so now I'm like on the lookout for a place that has Eggs Benedict that I like. Which like, allegedly I'm going to get a breakfast food place in 2 hours, but I don't know if I am.
The blackened
Maybe I'll just
or
go
the
by myself
spotless?
if I...
Which is
I don't know.
superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Discourage me from going to Florida. Yeah, it keeps asking me why I'm not packed yet. Huh. Interesting. Those are Eggs Benedict. Yeah, it's English muffins. I know. I could benefit from eating one too, I think. I feel like it's healthy. The joy of eggs. Oh, are you like
hallway was really dark during
vegetarian
the
or
blackout.
vegan?
Moving to the storage room like that.
Oh, the fire door.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
That sounds... Does that sound pretty
Is
tasty?
it really not
Yeah,
possible?
chickpeas.
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
No.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
What's your gut, queen?
What if they used a light?
Does this have a light on it? No. Not at all. Hold on, don't talk to me. I
The
just don't
hallway
like
was
them.
really
Oh,
dark.
okay.
Moving to the storage room like
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
They're not for
Is it
everyone.
really not possible?
Some egg types I'm not a fan of.
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision. What a pain. I'm gonna go with my. What if they used a light? It definitely sounds impossible.
Huh. Maybe I don't... Maybe I don't know. What do I
The
have?
hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
Maybe it's not that at all. I don't know what we're trying to prove. Murder. Yeah, murder. Duh.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Well, wait.
Pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
I don't know. Is there a light?
Definitely sounds impossible.
Hold on. What's the kitchen equipment list? And what's the cerulean? Do you think a portable stove could be used? What am I trying to do? So.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
It's like making a seafood bowl. Is it really
That
not?
seems like such a stretch.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles? What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
What if they used the what? I agree with that.
Akane, queen of brain. Genius. Genius. Genius.
The killer had a light with him.
Wow.
Oh, I was right?
Queen.
But where could they have found a light?
What a reach.
There was one nearby for sure. See?
I'm not gonna
It's written
lie.
on the kitchen's equipment list.
Never in all my days did I be like, ooh, a stove. 20 forks, 20 knives, yada yada yada. A portable stove. Consent! Consent is what? Key! Cartman, thank you for those 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe portable stoves are smaller than I thought. Yeah, what could she say? She's Nancy Drew.
It's the portable stove.
I know! I do not remember this at all. Like...
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around.
I feel like there are some details about these trials. I'm just kind of like... I don't remember how we got to this point.
So, the killer used the
That's so
portable stove to move
embarrassing.
from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
What's the hole in my argument? That having a portable stove is a ridiculous item to have?
A hole? What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
I hate
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Sure you are.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me?
I thought you never asked.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
Yeah. Get him off the premises. Get him out of here. What does he mean battle? There's no way I'm gonna lose against someone like him. Rebuttal showdown, babe. Let's go. The fire door.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or
Does
are you
it?
intentionally doubting his testimony?
I am. I don't know. Advance.
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said.
Oh, I'm just trying to cut my own things.
What are you trying to
I would
say?
look away. I'd be like, oh, what? You got murdered?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway,
How do I shoot this?
wouldn't Kazuichi have seen? After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Would he have? Who stood out? Oh, no. Okay, I just
The
saw the
reason
wrong thing.
Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
No, that's wrong.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Let me cut through those words. America's
How
Next
did
Top
you
Model
forget?
Elimination
Or
outro
are you
played.
just pretending you
Yeah,
forgot?
the outro played as we see like flashes of all of like what do they call CG scenes they were in. Like at America's Next Top Model, they always show like all the pictures they took. We just see like all of their moments, all of their sprites.
Huh? What are you talking
There
about?
was a door.
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just
The what
beyond
elimination?
The fire.
America's Next Top Model elimination. Every time someone got eliminated on America's Next Top Model, they like played like their certain song while the model talked about their time on the show, and then like they always show like everything they did.
So even if there was a small gap in the
I
door,
always liked the elimination.
as long as they
'cause I like
passed the
seeing what
corner,
all the models did.
the light still wouldn't peek out.
But in my hands, I only have one photo. I love America's Next Top Model.
I see. to actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh, you still don't remember your talent,
Talentless.
do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Irrelevant.
Nagito, what are you plotting?
I love watching
For
people get
someone
their
who
dreams
insists he's
crushed
not
in
the
30
killer,
minutes, 40
you are
minutes.
quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
Deep breathing helps nothing.
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
I wrote on my Harvest Moon Story of Season sticky note, I wrote down things for my Stardew planner.
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people.
Oh, to forget my talent.
More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
I have no idea.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
It's like Survivor.
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
Obviously.
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
Imposter? Among Us? So you're telling me to call it the real killer, even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? They better not have me do this circle around the room thing. The person who used the hallway fire door as cover and used the portable stove to move in the dark and stuck under the floorboard, stabbed Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. So the only killer I can think of is you, and only you. Whoever could it be? It's me, I'm kidding.
You're the only one! Teru. Could it be you?
Well, could it be?
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
I don't know.
What are you
Is
talking about? There's no way!
What?
Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
Objection or not?
Objection.
Why am I
Objection.
being treated like the killer?
Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen.
Oh?
That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little
Gulp.
drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
I'm just saying, a little bit hypocritical because, like, he wasn't acting this way when we accused Nagito out of thin air. Why is he suddenly like, how dare you accuse people?
Oh, Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get
Me and
so
Among Us.
upset.
Me accusing every single person, but the second someone accuses me, wow, how dare you?
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the
I just
future
wanna
of
be
the
hanging.
culinary arts?
And hi, Dusk Guy, hope your day's going good.
The future of the culinary arts.
For uncooked chicken.
That's right.
I don't trust the
For
microwave
future
buttons,
of the
except for
culinary
popcorn.
arts. You must face this and
Hi,
fight it
Grandpa.
fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway?
Asparagus?
Is it yummy?
Hi, Crypt Keeper.
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito,
curious.
why are you interfering?
Yeah, why is he?
Let's assume that the killer used a
The
light,
Dongun has been
and
robbed,
that they used the fire
currently
door
in
to
the
mask
process.
that light. And that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what?
Then what?
It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya?
The glow!
You're not gonna say
from
they
the
shined
light.
the
Or,
light
no,
on
the glow
Byakuya,
from
right?
the glow in the dark
Plan
pit.
would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally
Can we go
haven't
on a field trip?
investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
What is this? Is sick. This is sick.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
Oh.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where
A strange
Byakuya's
liquid?
blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important!
JoJo? Oh, wow. I need to watch JoJo.
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
I see Justice shared games are now available for me to play. I guess someone finished their Crush and Blush for the day.
And in doing so,
For the hour.
it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
The victim was targeted by a mark. What was that mark? That's a great question. That's a really good question. Next question.
I can prove it
Thank
with
God.
this.
Yeah.
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
It may have been a thick Ryantaro. I will not dox Justice Steam, but it may have been.
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
Thank you so much for asking that question. Unfortunately, we're accepting no more questions at this time.
I see. The killer didn't
Also,
target
Jesse,
an
you're
actual
so
person.
good.
They just struck the moment
I
the
feel
glowing
like
paint
normally
moved.
does not show that.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
Oh!
So,
I
killer
see.
used
Hi,
the
Brad.
mark
Hello.
that
I
I
hope your day's
prepared
going
for finding the
good.
knife as a mark for stealth.
That's so smart.
See, that's why Byakuya got killed when he took the
Well,
knife.
I don't think it was Teru, strictly because that's so smart.
If they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru.
What's the tea?
Seriously, I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Well,
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
riddle me it. Riddle me this,
You
riddle me
again?
that.
Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
The talking stick.
Teru is the killer. That would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
What did she hear?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like
That's a
this,
little
you know?
sus.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall.
Well, if he's under the floorboard.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right. That's exactly it.
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was
How
he
did
in the
he
dining
get
hall?
there? How did he get there?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there.
How? No.
Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
I think that's another reason I really like Akane. Akane voices Miyu in V3, and that's my favorite girl in V3. And I also am really biased because any voice actor who's been in any Rune Factory game, I'm just automatically biased towards. And Akane's voice actor also voices Venti in Rune Factory 4. So I was like, ooh, I know you're the dragon. You're the dragon. Yeah,
Well,
Todd Abercorn.
It's not that far to move along the wall
Which is
from
why
the
I'm
kitchen
so
to
mad
the dining hall.
they have Todd for Teru, because I think Todd is such a good voice actor, but it's like, why they gave him like the worst character in this game?
That sounds fishy.
If I remember
I love Miyu,
correctly,
she's so good.
you can tell when a person is lying by licking
She's-
their sweat.
Miyu is gonna be the character we cosplay for V3. Yeah, Teru voice, same voice as Korekio, I believe, in V3.
So, if you want, you should try
Looking their
licking
sweat? Disgusting. Korekio.
No way! You look greasy.
I really like Korekio, but I always forget his name for
But
some
I heard
reason.
Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
He was under the floorboard!
Right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which
Right, I
means
see.
he's not the killer.
No, that's
Oh
not
yeah. My mommy got me this cute pen that has a little bear on top, and I really like it.
it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you. I just...
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime.
I was in some,
You're
not
just
this one,
progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teruteru's hope?
I'm gonna step on him. Step on him negative. Step on him not in a good way. Because you're ugly plus ratio. Y'all, I miss being Twitter famous. I miss it.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was
Well.
somewhere totally different.
Well, where? 'Cause that sounds pretty fishy to me. I can't hit it.
I definitely heard Teruteru's voice.
Because of the gaps in the floorboard. Oh, well, hold on. I'm an idiot. Let me. I went viral, y'all.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the store? There's no way I went. I was somewhere totally. I definitely heard Teruteru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
That is true.
Maybe it was recording or something?
Girl.
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be
There we go.
I'll shoot through that
What did I
contradiction.
go viral for? I'm glad you asked.
Just because we heard Teruteru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
We used to be a country. A proper country. 77.3 thousand likes. What did I go viral for? Zoop House? Yeah, literally, Suedon popped off with a reply. How does it feel to be famous by proxy? I still cannot believe they don't exist anymore. Trying to understand. So Zoop House, they made eating fun. So basically, Zoop House, it was just like a paper plate but in the shape of an animal. And whenever you ate, like their face was revealed. Hi Sam, Zoop House are so good. I miss them. I miss them. I always wanted them. Zoop House, like they're friends. I have never seen one before. Well, if it helps, they no longer exist. They no longer exist. You can buy them on eBay for like $50 for a pack now. But yeah, I love them.
Why?
I love them.
Remember the floor in the dining hall?
Yeah, wouldn't his
Was full
voice
of
be
gaps,
muffled if it
right?
came from under the floor?
So even if you shouted from under the floor,
Bark,
it should have
bark,
sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But,
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Is that true, Teruteru?
It has to be true.
hold on a second.
Can you explain?
Definitely
this,
unnecessary. And I will say, like, I don't eat enough things with, like, a dip. But I guess when you're a child, like, you probably eat, like, a lot of, like, chicken nuggets or things like that. So it makes sense to have, like, a place to put ketchup. But, like, in reality, it was a very flawed, like, appearance. And plus, just use regular plate.
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
I'm just saying, y'all can't tell me my Teru voice wasn't spot on. Y'all can't tell me I did not embody this.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asafu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
Y'all can't tell me I didn't nail the voice.
Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout. He should have been there after the power returned, right?
Oh, he's going country
Well,
now.
I believe so.
The southern
There's no way he could
wall.
have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
I owe to have the southern accent in West Azabu. I know. Wouldn't it be a West accent?
Huh? Was Teru
What's the
actually
truth?
there during that time?
He wasn't.
I sure
I have
was.
proof.
I was there the whole damn time.
Oh, I hope that you had such a good saying hi to step-grandmama.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Here's a Danganronpa video. Oh
Damn
my
right.
god.
You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
Yeah, I feel like definitely one of those things that gets lost in translation.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
Quite literally, lost in translation.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
His guts were stabbed.
Why don't we consult his memories?
I know.
Yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the data hall? I probably can. Oh, you again.
It's me again. That's the one thing I always find very humorous about dubs in anime sometimes, like especially if it's like they are saying like a character speaking another language. Like, for example, if I'm watching an anime and there's an American character who is speaking English, it's like, huh, everyone is just kind of speaking English, aren't they? I know what it is. Riddle me this.
I can prove it with this.
Riddle me that. It's giving very share. It's giving.
If you're claiming that you were in the
I
dungeon
love
hall when
Sonya
the power
Nevermind.
came back,
Such a good name. Plus I remember it.
then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Well, what?
Don't make me remember.
And the world, Irish kid, Australian short guy. Oh my god.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Taro,
See, I feel like
if
that's
you were really
something
in the
where I'm
dining hall
like,
at that
ooh
time,
yes, have
you
the
should
Irish
know the
accent.
answer to that. Huh?
Hi, give a star. Hello. I hope your day is going good. I know. I'm so glad that people just like see this for the first time.
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
English always sends me. Yeah, it's just kind of like, huh? Who can tell him?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I know. I had a Mekon in my Metopia.
So
Your booster shot. Ooh, very good.
How about it?
I
You
hope you
can't
feel very
answer,
boosted.
Teru? The
pushy platter.
Weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so.
I will say, while I do hate Mahiru, I do appreciate her calling out people for their BS frequently.
Nagito, say something.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Oh, wait.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
What does it mean?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope.
Why do you admire him?
It kind of feels like
Oh,
a
why do you admire him?
dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that? Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
The killer?
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
Ooh, a sick beat.
The murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
There we go.
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't
Yeah,
been cleared
very
up
Scatman.
yet. You understand him?
I see there are 2 Scatmen in this cast of characters.
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Mushroom
Oh,
Monami.
you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
I ought to speak Southern.
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
Yeah, how they do this in other, like, places.
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
What could it have been?
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
Yeah, like, I feel like this is definitely something that, like, in the original language makes perfect sense. However, like, definitely it being something that is now in English, the dialect difference is very odd. Because, like, I understand if you were, like, putting on an accent to masquerade, like, having because like in the US, like have like depending where you are in the US, like a southern accent can like sound very trashy. So like I see what they're going for with it, but it is very weird him not being from like the South and having this like very like southern accent. But yeah, so like I get what they're going for with it here, but it just doesn't make sense based on the locations they give. I know, I love Miss Monami.
He said, not good enough.
Yeah,
Not
very
good
weird for
enough
them like
at
to pick what,
all.
I don't know, it's very strange.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Monami is just translating Dylan's typing. A thin-edged tool. The weapon that meets those requirements that might have been used at the crime scene. Y'all, what? I have not a single inkling of idea. I don't want to know, but I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. Is it beef skewer? Oh my god, I don't have no idea. Oh, iron skewer! Iron! Iron! Iron skewer! Don't hit that. No, stop! Fuck. Oh god, oh no. I needed that. Thank god they give me so much time for these. I feel like I'm speeding it up. I hope it's skewer. I think if the crossword taught me anything, I'm really bad at deciphering how long the words are. Don't go away. Shit. Well, that was on me. I forgot I could also slow this down. There we go. Iron skewer.
I got it!
I like how half of the cars play on too. I like
the
it too.
weapon must be the iron skewer.
I like it. I very much so appreciate the people who have consumed Danganronpa who are acting as if this is their first time consuming it also.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Because I just think it's very funny. Because it's like, oh my god, that happens?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
And having them, yeah, I know. I'm just like, no, where are these letters? Yeah, well, I don't want to spoil. I checked the equipment list, so there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Hi, Takagi. Hello. I hope you're doing good.
So that missing iron skewer
I have
is
an
the
acting
weapon?
degree. That's the missing iron skewer.
would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Well, how about just don't spoil anyone in this chat, regardless of who they are.
Avril Lavigne!
Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
That is the thing I am the most curious about in this game. Ibuki especially makes a lot of references to US music, and I'm very curious how she is in other languages, and especially in Japanese, in her original language. I'm very curious the musical references she makes, because, like, At least the references I get are all very, like, US music centered. So I'm very curious to know, like, a lot of her dialogue changes. Yeah, I do hope Avril Lavigne is consistent in everything.
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the
Because
island,
Avril Lavigne, cultural icon.
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island
What the hell? I love What the Hell.
Just for littering?
Also,
Yeah,
I was on guard
I will
duty,
say,
and I never once
Avril
saw
Lavigne
Terry
is a
Terry
J-pop
leave the
icon.
building.
She has her song Hello Kitty.
Which means he obviously
Skater Boy is
did
so
some
good.
old building.
I need to make sure, do I have Skater Boy in my music playlist?
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Oh, I do. Skater Boy is going in my no skips playlist though. Quarter opponent, soul shields. Not listening to what I gotta say. I figure I'll just figure this out as I go. Argue against opponents for their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle. Yeah. Those Barbie. Yeah, she's definitely not saying psycho like psychotic psycho. Destroy all of their shields. I really don't remember what this one is, but like I'll figure it out as I go. But I feel like this is probably just a rhythm one that like I'll figure it out in due time. The PTA. No, I didn't process a single one of these. Oh, I remember the end. I remember the ending. I don't know why I thought this was like V3's one. Or like I thought that was V3's, but I guess it was this one.
What the hell you even saying, you stupid hick?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country kid?
I have heard of Identity V. I actually used to play it a lot, and Identity V did have a Danganronpa crossover, and I do actually own all of the Identity V Danganronpa figures on my shelf.
I guess we have no choice but to somehow.
And I actually think I got Mikan and maybe Nagito. I know I got Mikan from the event, shockingly. After spending $20 on a game I never play. If the iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. I know exactly where it was hidden. It was hidden in the giant meat! That's where. Your account, I don't know what it is, I won't lie. I assume it's Waifu Waluigi with some variation of capitalization.
He said, I'm not hiding
Yeah,
anything.
Teru in prison, honey.
I'm not hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
I must reveal to Teru the conclusive evidence that proves he is the killer. Panic time. Panic time. Panic talk action.
Shut up! That's
Y'all,
impossible!
what are the buttons? Lock on, attack, final strike. Y'all, I can't be missing all of these. Am I really just missing them?
Unforgivable! I don't know! Nonsense! Ah! Shut up! That's impossible!
I don't know what I'm doing.
Nonsense!
Paris Hilton!
Unforgivable! I don't know! Nonsense! Ah! Unforgivable! Shut up!
No.
That's impossible! Nonsense!
Maybe I'm just really bad at aiming. I don't know.
I don't know! Nonsense! Ah! Shut
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
I love my 2 combo.
Unforgivable! I don't know! Nonsense! Unforgivable! Shut up! That's impossible!
Y'all, I genuinely hate
Nonsense.
this.
Where would the weapon be?
On the meat bone. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. This is
Unforgivable!
No, was I wrong?
Nonsense!
Oh my god, y'all! I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna commit.
That's impossible! Where would the weapon be?
Meat on the bone.
This is the end. Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
I'm not gonna lie. Also, Jess, I see your message, and I do still want that, and I will be in contact with your people. Okay, y'all. I think I am an idiot, because I did say I think the skewer was in the bone, but in my mind, it is in the bone. And their first step was on the meat bone. Oh my god. Some of these, they don't make any sense.
What are you saying?
Humorous, though.
There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly
What else?
impossible.
What else would you call
I
a
mean,
slab of
that's
meat on a
inside
bone?
the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I
On a
thought.
meat bone.
That's why we overlooked it.
I know Gundam's VA played all of Danganronpa too. Is Danganronpa's or Gundam's the voice of the short guy in V3, right? Because he played that one too, right? I really thought it was in the bone. The worst part is, when I played this for the first time, I also thought the skewer was just in the bone somehow. Yeah,
But in
Ryoma?
fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could
The
hide
short
a
guy.
weapon
I don't know how
as
else
long
to
as an
describe
iron skewer is
him. He has the blue pants.
the meat on the bone.
I still think it's on the meat bone. Real.
What now?
Pokemon. Oh, sorry. Nightbot does not like links. However, I see it. I think I'm a super genius. On the meat bone. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Confident it was on the meat bone. Kokichi is also the short one.
I'm using my right to remain silent.
I'm not one to simp for short guys, but Kokichi, I will simp for.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this
Hi,
now.
Ava. Yeah, Ryoma and Gundam share VA.
So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat
on
and
the
find
meat
the iron
bone, not to be
skewer
confused with
inside,
Mega Beat.
bullseye!
I said I was brave. I was confident.
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
Bring it over.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll
Honestly,
eat the whole
that sounds so
thing.
good.
Wait, hold
And his
on a
voice is
second.
so
Time
deep.
out, time out.
No timeout.
What are you doing?
No
Hurry up and bring it
timeout.
over.
About that.
Oh.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here.
Me. I clipped it as well. Thank you. Now I have something I can post on Twitter.
I'm already eating it.
How
A bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
he hungry.
What is this? So yummy!
Yum yum yum.
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. in response to Akane's "That's why me."
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
I know. There's like, I wish I could. Whenever in games they show food or they talk about how good food is, I'm like, but I wouldn't give have it, eat it.
There's something inside the meat.
Something inside the meat bone.
What came out?
No, that is in the bone.
Isn't that? Is that an iron skewer?
That's in the bone.
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
See, I told you. This is why. This is why.
The sword of destruction, encased in
was
bone
in
and
the meat
sheathed
bone.
in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru.
Meat on
Such
the
a
bone.
fantastic
And it's not
weapon
even
from
the
the
meat.
ultimate
It's not
chef.
even in the meat. Yeah, that
You're
is in
wrong.
the bone.
I'm not the killer.
That is
I'm
in the
not
bone
kind
and the
of
meat.
person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
No.
Jeez, what a disappointment.
I just want to know why it has a bone handle.
Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
You're nothing but a bunch of poor loudmouth bad move eating hicks.
He said, "You're all nothing but a bunch of poor loudmouth
Pop off.
eating hicks."
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I
Me
can
on the bone.
tell what he's trying to say.
Never to the way about cooking on your grate.
Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should
I
first.
guess we need to settle this. Once and for all.
I know, Chiaki's so good.
To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Go over the entire incident. And then I could prove Teru Teru's crime. That's right. If we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
Let's pull this off, you all. So it's finally come time to this. My throb is chesting. Me. Every case has one last feature, the closing argument. Wow, yeah! I was really standing. I'm telling you, there's something about the Danganronpa stance. Can I show y'all my favorite thing? Do I still have it on my Instagram? I always take mirror selfies of my outfits, and I thought I would be fun and fresh and do Danganronpa sprite poses every time I did that. I only did 2 or 3. No, I did 2. Here's me and Kokichi. Here's me and Nabuki. And then here's me as Hifumi. But Danganronpa stance. Danganronpa stance. And then my face edited onto Hifumi. This was very much in the era of, did I say Kokichi? Korekio, my bad, Korekio. Sorry, Korekio. And then this one was very much made very in close proximity to getting Hifumi on the Danganronpa quiz. Hifumi? But my bad, not Kokichi, Korekio. I like these pants. I don't wear them very much though, but I like those pants. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. Y'all, I know how to complete this. Hifu you? Hifu me? Oh, but yeah, so just like the Danganronpa stance. Hints. Thank God. See, this is what I'm saying with, I feel like they very much just improve upon a lot of the mechanics in the first game for all of these. Because I think it is so much easier to have the hint, because it's like sometimes it's like I can't tell what's going on in them, you know? Stock 1. So I really appreciate them having that at the top, just because it's like sometimes it's like I don't know what they're saying. Okay. 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 The time. Oh. Shit. Oh my god. Hold on, we're working on it. Moment it got dark. Well, I'm already 1-0. Okay, the skewer. What did the killer obtain in the storage room? Okay. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, so this one's not gonna be used. Got it. Well, Akane's eating that one. She's over here. Yeah. Well, I put that there and that didn't work. Oh, okay, this goes there, and then these two are just not gonna be used. Okay. Y'all, my life is hanging on by the smallest little thread. Like, one wrong move and I'm done. I'm done! Okay. He's holding... Okay. The knife was found under the table. Look at that, Ayaz. I heard it! Big meat on bone. The weapon hidden in this. Okay, the portable stove we're not gonna use. I'm gonna assume we don't need that one turned on either. Well, maybe it did. Yeah, oh it did, okay, cool. For Nekamaru. Okay, it's not gonna be that one. Switched on. Okay, the iron is turned on. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. I do know. That's there. Oh my god, there's more! Well... Okay, plus 10 seconds! Kyoko is drinking juice. Closing the fire door. Okay, good. Oh yeah, we gotta pick this up. Very good. And then, is this Ibuki hearing things? I heard it. Oh my god.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Yes! What happened?
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started.
Let's get it started and let's get it started and here.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received.
Just in time for the end. Welcome back.
Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor
putting it all
us.
together. I just really love Chiaki's color palette also.
Though one person didn't come,
oh my god,
the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway.
They're doing her so dirty. They're not setting her up for success.
But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion.
See, this is what I mean when I say if the art contains feet, I don't like the art. Like, why is his ring finger toe so much larger than every other toe minus the thumb toe? I stand by that.
They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the
Why
storage room,
his toes
which
look
nearly
like
cut
that?
the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at
I will
11:30
say,
p.m.
I think my biggest problem with this is how do they know all this would cause a power surge? Because, like, I got 10 billion things plugged in at all time, and, like, my
The air
power
conditioners
stays on.
in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on.
Previous experiences, oh. Oh, did, like, Nagito, like, trip the breaker when he was cleaning?
Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case.
What was in his case?
That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a
Yeah, the
murder
luck or
occurring that
whatever.
he brought a variety
Yeah, I guess you gotta
of
keep in
security
mind,
equipment
it's
with
like
him.
if-
When he
oh,
put on
sorry,
his
if he
night vision
willed it.
goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything
I
up
love
to that
the
point was
comic
all part of
segments.
Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito.
It was all him.
While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began
The real
making their move in
Kelsey.
the kitchen.
He's gotta go. He's gotta run.
The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too.
The real Kelsey.
This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it.
I knew it was in the bone. I knew it was
With
in
the
the
weapon
bone.
and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall.
Smart. That's cheaper than
Then,
70.
guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item.
I know, the meat looks so good. Y'all, I'm
That's
hungry.
right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage.
I think my lunch plans, by total fault of my own, are are not gonna come to fruition.
They probably
And
turned
so I'm
off the
kind of like, what am I
portable
gonna do for
cooking stove at that
lunch?
point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source.
Yeah, that's cheaper than 70.
But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table.
In a book I had to read
Under
for
the
school,
table,
I think it was
found
called...
the knife that had been hidden there.
It was by Jeanette Walls, and it was like an autobiography. I think it was called like Glass Castle or something like that. But they talked about how everyone has at least one redeeming quality. Like even the most horrible people in the world have at least one redeeming quality. So Terra's he's a
If
good
only
cook.
he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed.
Some people it's really hard
He
to find
had
that
to
redeeming
retrieve that
quality, though,
knife.
I will say.
And at that moment,
But everyone has at least one.
the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the
Yeah,
iron skewer.
and he's a bi-legend.
The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move.
Ooh, a burger or a chicken both sound good. I guess if I don't go
After
out
they
to
murdered
eat, I'm
Byakuya,
probably
the killer-
just gonna make a HelloFresh because I think like one of my HelloFresh this week is like shrimp tacos that I know are delicious, but I think I'll probably make those because I don't want the shrimp to go bad.
Purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they
I've
were
had
still
so much
in the
fish
dining hall.
this week. Yesterday I got sushi with my friend. If I make the shrimp, I'm gonna make the shrimp soon. So I'll have that, and then this weekend, my friends and I are making sushi at her
After
place.
they came out from
And we're
underneath the
making
floorboards
brownies,
and
and I'm
rushed
so
back to the kitchen.
excited. She was like, we should make sushi, and I was like, yeah, sounds good. And I was like, can we also make brownies? Because I just want brownies. And apparently she knows how to make Swedish
And
brownies,
then,
so.
after hiding the murder weapon in the
Works for
kitchen,
me.
they rejoined the group as if nothing
We'll
had
have
happened.
those burgers.
There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime.
Buy FUD today. Ooh, I
Especially
hope
if
the
that
FUD's
person is someone who'd think of an
delicious.
unexpected way
I
to
hope
hide
it's
a
so
weapon inside
good.
food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
I wish the model just like shrunk down to be his size. Just like
That's what happened.
How about
it?
it?
Did I get anything
we were
wrong?
so in sync.
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
A mistake, I tells ya.
Would never.
it seems.
I don't like Teru Teru. I'm not trying to fix anything for him. I will say, I do appreciate Danganronpa for taking, like, objectively the least likable characters in this cast and killing them off first. I do very much so appreciate that. Although I will say, the stress in my bones every time someone's like, hope Teru dies soon. Cause I'm like, how about that? The stress in my meat bones!
Your argument has come to a close.
Yeah, listen, I love fixing men. I love convincing myself I can fix men. However, I don't want to fix him.
Whoops! I lost control of my
His
wild
skin
side
breaks.
for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate?
The wild side.
Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time!
Can we explain the laxatives?
Now then, please pull the lever in front of
still
you and
wanna
cast
know.
your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Oh my god.
Why did this happen?
So true, bestie. So true, bestie.
Who will be chosen as the blackened?
That's for another day.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Only time will tell.
Such heart-pounding excitement!
No. It's voting time, Babs. Oh my god, it's him. I'm shocked, I tell you. All rise. I stand up. I'm kidding. I don't stand.
Correct!
You just got slayed. That's right. This time, the blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teru Hanamura. No. Are you serious? Out of all the people, are you saying a pawns like him is the one who killed Byakuya? What? Why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? Yeah, I fucking love Junko. I love Miss Junko Nishima. She's in my top 2 from the first game. I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for a party, and then I heard a weird laugh near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty, putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. I know, see, Junko, I don't need to change her. I already think she's perfect. I don't have to fix her. She's perfect. And I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and mess with the air conditioning timers. Plus he was just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him. When that happened, I support women's wrongs.
You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught?
What?
Been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Say what? I think Junko has, yeah, Junko needs to fix me. That's truly it. Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, you're just... I see. So that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not at all. That's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I know, Nagito? Camp! Yeah, Junko's in a silly, goofy mood. I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all of the ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why I don't want them to lose against something like killing. My favorite Junko was Mushroom Junko, or the one where she's standing like, serious Junko? I don't know what to call that one. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair that they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all. Oh yeah, cute Junko. Every Junko's cute Junko. See, isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you'll become even stronger yourself? Which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness. And in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hopes shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for the powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Are you kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious.
Man.
So you don't understand? That's fine. I really don't mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way.
There's something wrong with you. Really? Do you think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? Love is changing the people. Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand. I don't understand anything about the story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare us to that!
What?
Huh? Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing!
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to new brave heights.
What's going on?
Stop it! You're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically want to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as someone killing for fun, but I guess it'd look the same in your eyes. In Mahiru's stupid eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teru discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too.
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What?
That was your doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it.
Hey!
This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know.
However...
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there.
Whoa!
But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then, in place of Nagito...
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps...
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What?
What did you say? Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise. Could it be in order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito, even though he was trying to take the knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet,
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. Huh? But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teruteru. Why? Well, because Teruteru decided to commit his crime because he also had a strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teruteru. What do you mean, confirm? Just stop already.
Well...
Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teruteru. He's an empath! He's an empath, y'all! After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those are my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teruteru? In the end, my help just wasn't enough. And this turned out to be a bad ending for Teruteru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great!
You'll become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice!
Shut up! Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already. I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you.
Hey.
Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
Huh?
Is it better if we just fucking kill him off? Yeah! I don't know what voice we're doing for him. We'll find a new one tomorrow. Yeah, kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito. It's Teruteru. Ugh.
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait.
Hold on.
No.
That was, how should I put it, an accident, an act of self-defense. Not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible. It's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
But isn't there anything like sympathy judgments, extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims. That's not...
Hey!
Save me, guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
You're wrong. There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
That is...
Teruteru,
Why?
if only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me.
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teruteru. Yeah, we don't do that here. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
What? Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope's Peak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now.
Hi, Kevra. Hello, good morning. We're at the end of Trial 1.
When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Is it Dell? I know those notes.
You're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right?
I know. She's kind of serving a look.
I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Okay.
Yes, you're right.
Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
I have a question. Is Teruteru's mom the same voice actress as Akane?
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'm Googling it.
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that
It is.
already.
It is 100% the same voice. I just Googled. I promised. I promised to try to become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Also, hi Omni, hello. You got called pretty today? Oh my god, because you are. Oh, well you're not annoying, but you're pretty. Hi Phoenix, hello. I hope your day's going good as well. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home.
Oh my god. Teru. But if we were told our memories were stolen and that several years had passed since our first day,
hey,
then what had happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said?
Damn it!
You were saying all along it's okay. I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Teru, you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it. He needed to deny it. Damn it. If I only knew how he felt, something like this would never have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. I'll dismiss Lauren voice acting him. I know. Sometimes I could still hear his voice on the phone. I just randomly bust him out. Hear me out. We replace Fuyuhiko's voice with Teru's once he dies. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. These two at a school. I know. Yeah, like... It's very, like, you'd think if a place had good food, people would go there. Because there's so many, like, small shops that have, like, incredible food that, like, get crowded and busy. But, like, I guess because, like, hosting Academy, like, guarantees success, basically. But it's like, if you're a good cook, just get a job at a place and cook. I don't know. I found out he was gonna kill someone if I left him alone. That's why.
Fine.
So you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
Cause like, how did the school know that he was a good cook, you know? It's like, you'd think if someone made this incredible food, people would like go to that place and eat. Yeah, maybe Hope's Peak is the problem. Maybe we shouldn't have a school that's specifically designed to benefit, like, I don't know, people who are good at something. Cause it's like, what about the rest of us, huh? What am I supposed to do? What is me, someone with no discernible talent, supposed to do? Except for claw machines. I do have a talent for claw machines. Besides that, what am I gonna do? I'm sorry, you guys. It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. I'm gonna delete that, because let's not do anticipation things, like, let's wait for this. Like, let's just, like, no anticipation things. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru. I see. Interesting. But, as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring. What?
So... Yahoo!
It seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow. Let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't.
No, you can't.
Jeez, get out of my way.
Jeez nuts.
Well now.
There, now the annoying little sister has been dealt with. Let's get back to business. There should be a Gundam in the avatars. If there ever isn't someone in the avatars, it's because the creator of them didn't make them. Or it's a spoiler character, which I know Gundam is not a spoiler character, so he should be there. But if he's not there, it's because the creator did not make him, because there's no reason I wouldn't have had him as an option. Yeah, I will not be missing Byakuya or Teruteru. There, now the annoying little sister has been dealt with. Let's get back to business.
Wait.
Hold on a sec. No, I love Gundam. He's definitely up there for me, for the guys in this game. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Teruteru Hanamura, the ultimate cook.
Hey!
Call me chef. No, wait, that's not what I...
Please!
Please. Phoenix, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Please tell me at least what happened to the Hanamura diner, to Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Lies! I won't believe this!
I won't believe it.
Mama!
Mama's home. Oh, I hope we finish that Gundam cosplay. Bonk. Also, I hope the volume's fine. Yeah, the moment most of us have been waiting for. Oh my god, look at everyone. I do love the execution music in this game. Deep fried Teruteru. Out of the camera angles. Ugly, ugly. Come on, Food Network. This gives me trauma. When I was young, I was also thrown into a volcano. I'm kidding, I was not, obviously. So for Danganronpa 2, goodbye Teruteru. Crispy. Danny, oh my god. Kentucky Fried Teru.
Extreme!
Yahoo! Extreme!
Yeah!
The adrenaline is rushing through me! Teruteru!
Damn it!
Gosh, are you fucking serious? Ah!
How cruel.
Why? Why did you do something so cruel?
What?
Huh? Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it in a note and makes whoever you badmouth read it to you in front of the class.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. The same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to it. Oh, so cruel. This is just too cruel.
Nice.
Well, it can't be helped. The rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules. Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? Me deciding to call out things in chat instead of just letting them go to the wayside. When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? Me, when the person asked me if I ever pretend to be bad at video games. Oh, however, there's a catch. Don't tell me the catch is... Ooh, figured it out yet? That's right, you guys have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? You want your school memories returned to you, right? Then you better start killing. A penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories. Why? Why didn't you tell Teruteru about his mom or his diner? He had a right to know. Yeah, us too. We all have a right to know.
Bastard!
Hey, hurry up and tell us. What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. Huh? You're gonna do it? But telling them is kind of... But I never told you guys I'd tell you right away.
What?
Huh?
Not fair.
That's not fair.
Of course.
I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's still not clear what that someday will actually be. Have good food. I must excuse myself as well. There's something I need to do.
Huh?
What the heck?
So cool.
That's not fair. They both ran away.
Then...
That was Monokuma's voice. I'm sorry. Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid.
Teru, you stupid.
Such despair.
An ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best.
You.
Why are you smiling? Crap! How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on. I'm sad too, you know? Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy shit. I'll fucking kill you. Please, kill me anytime.
What?
Huh? If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone.
Someone like me?
If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special. You. How messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I cooperate with the killer. Can you do his laugh? No. No, I can't. Very Jimmy referencing the Justin Bieber. I like your laugh. Very good, thank you. I need him to do it again because I don't remember what it sounds like. I know he just did it, but I don't remember. Like every time, yeah, just every time the trial starts, like Nagito being like, "It was me, y'all." The King Boo laugh. Can you do his laugh? Yeah, I can. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope Speak Academy, if you're the symbols of hope, who possesses the chosen talent?
Great!
You think you can fix that? No, because I can accept him for who he is. Then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right?
You fiend.
Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer.
Hey.
Maybe that was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you, one after the other. Just kidding.
You pissed me off.
Hey, can I punch ya? I won't be satisfied till I punch ya. Fine. Let's stop this already. It's just going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
What?
Of me fixing him. It's a matter of him breaking me. That. It's that. It's 100% that. I don't need to fix him. He needs to break me. Huh? Even Hajime hates me now?
How unfortunate.
That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar. What does that...
Isn't that right?
You hold a special feeling towards Hope Speak Academy, just like me. Hi, Kyle. I am enjoying Danganronpa. We just saw the first execution. We're having a great time. I hope you are having a very, very good day. But I fucking love Danganronpa. I'm having a great time. Danganronpa 2 is peak. Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is. Akane, please feel free to punch him. Will do.
Wait.
Hold on.
Please stop.
Nothing will come from fighting like this. There's something else we must do.
Huh?
Something else?
Please listen.
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is... do our best.
You fiend.
Hmm?
Well?
We must first leave here, then get some rest. And then we shall all work together to do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
That is what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry.
If only I was a better motivational speaker. Life is good. Life's good. Life's great. Happy to be living this life. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is to do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is right.
Like...
But what do we have to work hard at? I do not know, but we must do our best. Jeez, I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well?
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
Right?
So let's do our best. Let's make sure killing like this never happens again.
But...
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know what you're all talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well. Even if we are not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend, I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul, and fight to the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again, even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it. And we continue to say it over and over again without stopping. The power of friendship. Thus, the curtain has fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. Do I have to move there myself? After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. I'm looking. And there, just like before, there it was. The night sky brimming with stars. Stars looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. The thought crossed my mind for some reason. This sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely going to go home. Could we pretend that airplane's the night sky, like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now. Right now. Right now. I'm just quoting, but y'all get it. Y'all get it, yeah. What if the true Blackened was the friends we made along the way? That's what happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this... Is it hope?
Is someone watching me?
No. Okay. Not in the slightest. Oh. That looks bad. I'm always watching you, Hajime. The kinks that this game is manifesting. There sure are a lot of them. I'm telling you, Danganronpa totally spies, having more kinks than humanly necessary to have in a media. Danganronpa. To be continued. A 3-star badge? For what? Wooden stick. Cool. Good items. Will I be continuing?
For a long time, humans have been taught that if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything.
I think we'll go until they tell me it's chapter 2.
Even if we weren't told this directly, you'd know it just by looking at the world around us. The internet, TV, and newspapers are overflowing with hopeful messages that say exactly that.
Oh, a restaurant thing. Okay. Yeah, I was questioning it because I'm like, 3-star. Because like normally the things you get are related to like the person that died. So I'm like, how does that work? Okay, that makes sense. 3-star restaurant.
But people who can't win.
Kinda shitty.
People who don't try to win. People who try their best and still can't win. They are all worthless trash.
I will say, I do allegedly have to leave my house at 3 But, like, I don't know. So, like, I guess I'm just going until, like, the chapter thing happens, as long as it happens in the 30 minutes. Because I genuinely don't know if I still am, like, have plans today.
There are two kinds of people in this world. Those who are born with worth, and everybody else.
It's just the mouth moving.
No matter how hard a lowly human tries, they will never be the same as someone who was born worthy.
That makes sense.
They say that effort breeds success.
I feel like 3 stars is, like, not enough.
Lie.
To, like, rank
something. The world is not that accommodating.
I know, all eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus.
No matter how hard a small dog tries, it will never become a large dog.
The lip syncing is not on point. Yeah, this is very watermelon cantaloupe.
No matter how much a penguin tries, there's no way it will ever soar through the sky.
Hold on. This is important. Hold on, this is important. Hold on. Spot the difference. I wonder if at a point he stops. Or like, will he keep going? Now I'm curious. Ghost Race and DVD. We're seeing how long this will go on. He is going. I know, he eventually just be off the screen. Like, is there a stopping point? Like, I don't want to continue the dialogue in case it changes it. Because I'm kind of hoping he just, like, really traverses. Yeah, like, why is he moving? Like, the background moving, I feel like, should be enough. Yeah, I think we should sit here and wait. Y'all, I really am so good at stalling for time. Like, y'all could... There are so many negative qualities about myself, but wow, could I stall for time like nobody else. Ultimate staller. That's my ultimate. Yeah, it's content. It's content, y'all. I feel like at a point in time, he has to stop. I'm gonna go to the restroom and come back. Let me know where he is. Oh. He stopped before I left to go to the restroom. Well, I'm still gonna go right now. Hello. I also gave my dog a little kiss on the forehead. Because I went out to the living room and said hi. Okay.
Which means unworthy humans will never become worthy, no matter what they do. People with talent don't become talented. They're just born with their abilities right from the start.
I don't think that's how it works, but okay.
That's right. Just like you guys. That's why I have so much respect for you all.
I wonder who he's talking to.
Just so you know, what I feel is different from admiration.
Although I think I know.
Admiration is wishing you could be like the object of your admiration. But what I feel is not so self-serving. How should I put it? What I feel is more pure. More like a selfless love that wants nothing in return.
I noticed that.
So, I want you guys to believe me when I say, I don't mind if you kill me. But if that happens, I want you to let me help.
I know, talented and gifted are not the same
I don't care if the killer survives, or if everyone but the killer survives.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like for most talents, not all, you could learn to be talented at something. If you apply yourself hard enough, you could be talented in most things.
I just want both sides to do their very best.
But I do think some people have a natural inclination to be better, which is like gifted in something. So I feel like Nagito's phrasing's a little off.
I want to see with my own two eyes the absolute hope that lies ahead. Yep, I'm really lucky. Someone as insignificant as me will be there when hope and despair collide and unleash their energy. So please, let me help you.
No. Yeah.
If you're planning to kill me, I would be honored to help you carry out your plan.
Good at Roblox, Super Bomb Survival. Yeah, I had to develop that skill.
I want you to use me as a stepping stone so everyone can shine. I want you to kill me in a way that befits...
Oh, shut up! Okay, this is the scene I thought it was. Sea and punishment, sin and coconuts, daily life. Huh. Well, I did say once we got to the chapter 2 thing I would end. We'll wait till there's a save. Well, Oh, I skipped that text. What'd that say? Byakuya and Teru died just last night. An ordeal like that doesn't really change the fact that I still get hungry. Hungry for fried Teru.